There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes of all teenagers, hello. Hi. Welcome to tonight's stream. We're going to be playing some more GTA because now that I've got it to work, man, I'm going to be playing quite a lot of it on stream. All right. Before we do that, of course, I got to clean my glasses here. Anyway, hope you guys are all doing well. Hope everybody is doing well. Very laid back day in comparison to, my regular days. Not been half bad. Not been half bad at all. Been bad at all. All right. I really do hope that it's not picking up my breathing on mic. This is not an ASMR stream. This is definitely not an ASMR stream. I am not prepared to deal with that community. I am by no means prepared to deal with the ASMR community. Oh boy, that's a whole other can of worms. I almost said bag of worms. You don't want to carry snakes or worms around in a bag. Wriggle around too much. Crickets, on the other hand, you could probably carry crickets in a bag. They'd be fine. They would likely not be a problem. Why in the world would I know that? There's very few things that you cannot order and have delivered through DoorDash. Very few things. Very, very few things. One of those things that you can is certain live animals, as long as they're from pet stores. As long as they're from pet stores, you can have live animals transported from DoorDash. There's your weird little bit of information for the day. Let's get this game open. It's gonna take a minute to go ahead and actually get open and then have it show on the screen. So I'm gonna give it a little bit until we actually switch on over into the screen itself. In just a second. And you know what else we can do? We can continue with the music. And I need to remember that more often. We can continue with the music, especially in this game. Especially in this game. Okay. Give it a second. Oh, there we go. We saw that half second of lag there. Give it a moment. There we go. Okay, and really doesn't want to do that for us. Okay, I guess studio mode is kind of garbage. Studio mode is not all it's cracked up to be. All right. Well, there's a little bit of a blue bar. I saw this in the VOD yesterday. There's a bit of a blue bar at the bottom of the screen. I can't really do much to fix that. That's because we're in windowed mode, and if I were to readjust it, then the next time we were in a full screen game, I'd have to adjust it back, and it's easier to just not touch it. It's a lot easier just not to touch the thing. I can always try changing the window. I can. Oh, hey, there we go. 188,000. Sure. Year of the Dragon, I guess. So, I don't know. Numerology, it means nothing to me. It means nothing to me. Unless you want to talk about things like, numbers that appear in the Bible. I'm not super interested in numerology. Yeah, of course there was. Of course there was an error. I should be smarter about this. I should go into single player and then load into a closed session that way. Because it's just, or a club session that way. Sorry, crew session.
I wouldn't have called if it wasn't a
Clubs are a
crisis,
different
Doc.
thing.
All right, I'll see you at our next session.
There we go. Please. You know exactly where to load me. This is not hard to do. You know precisely where to load me. I can see the tower on the screen. It's right next to... Okay, thank you. It's right next to my camera. You can... I see exactly where I'm supposed to be loaded in. It's not that hard to do. Trying to get in the right place for this camera. Oof. I'm looking at it. You can see I'm looking at the tower right now. You know precisely where to log me in. This is not hard. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, jeez. I have to load into a closed crew, well, a crew session anyway. So it's not the end of the world. Also, is this a thing? Okay, you can see it. Oh no. Oh no. As of 16 days ago, Rockstar no longer supports 7, 8, and 8.1 versions of Windows. Oh no, that sucks! Really, no, genuinely though, that is annoying. I get why they do it, but it's annoying. Okay, new vehicle available in Legendary Motorsport. I guess we can check it. Nope. There we go. Oof. Ouch. Ooh. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about this. I wish I had more to say about this, but ouch. Why would I want to buy that? Okay, we're gonna try windowed borderless just to fix the blue bar at the bottom of the stream and the VOD. Okay. Okay, yay. Yay.
Boss.
Wonderful. Oh man, and we got the new jacket yesterday with the bigger logo. Ah, I'm very happy. I'm very happy all of this has worked out so well for me. It's really nice that I can finally stream this game. A little bit of a mark I still need to remove here. Alright, we're going to take care of that stash house in just a second. Ah, much better, much better. I don't know how I missed that. Maybe I just accidentally touched the lens. Okay, we're going to this one. Oh, that's super close. That's hilariously close. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's just down the street. That's no problem at all. Oh, I have had the question asked before. How do you have the helmet put it? Like, how do you have the helmet put itself on? Well, if you're using a regular motorcycle, then as long as you're not moving, your character will turn on the animation for putting the helmet on. But if you're on an Oppressor Mark II, I guess maybe either Oppressor, but certainly the Oppressor Mark II, if you go into the pause menu just as you jump onto the bike, then it'll go through the helmet animation. Or if you get onto it inside of if you jump onto the bike inside of the Terabyte, which is, you know, its official parking spot, it'll work that way as well. You call me an asshole? Okay. 2/12/87. Ooh, hello. Hello. I recognize that birthday. Birthday of Abraham Lincoln. And maybe someone else, but definitely Abraham Lincoln. Although not, you know, not 87. That was, definitely not 87. But I certainly remember that birthday. Of all the birthdays I could remember, that's an easy enough one to figure out. I would not be surprised if it was one of the devs' birthdays. Or the devs' kids. Because, you know, let's see, last time one of the birthdays was a 90s birthday. Definitely one of the devs' kids, not the dev himself. Okay. Ooh, auto shop stuff. You know, I'll get to the auto shop stuff in a bit. I want to make sure that our nightclub is taken care of first. The nightclub is the most finicky out of all these. I can go on supply runs, no problem. I want to make sure that our nightclub is taken care of. All right. So I decided today's sorry about the mouth click there. I decided that today's GTA stream would be called Gavin Newsom's California for a few reasons. One, rampant crime. Two, almost nobody on the streets. Thank you, population density. And three, cops don't mean anything in the state anymore. Cops mean basically nothing. It kind of ties into reasons 1 and 2. Cops basically mean nothing in that state anymore, which sucks. It sucks a ton.
You know what?
There's a lot of good people in the CHP. A lot of good people in the CHP. All right. Oh man, I'm so happy about the performance of this game on the stream. I'm most happy that I did not have to sacrifice too much graphical fidelity to get it all to work. That's what's really, really nice about it for me. Okay, yes, the apartment block. Always get yourself a nimble vehicle. Whether or not it's the oppressor, get a nimble vehicle. There we go. Okay, buddy. Let's wait for the camera. Gotta wait for the camera to do another full pass. Oh man, it felt really good to shave this morning. It felt so nice to shave this morning. It had been, what, 3 days or something? I don't know. Enough to be annoying. It felt really good to shave this morning. Okay, I always make sure to look at the mini-map when I'm doing this mission, because I can be a lot more precise in my movement that way. Okay, are we good?
Red alert! Yo!
Ah, that's right. There we go. Jeez. That did not need to be as difficult as it ended up being. Alright, let's lose the cops. Ooh, the gun van's in town. Anything new? Probably not, but still. Anything new for me? Anything at all? Oh, what's going on there, my friend? All right, we'll wait here for a couple of seconds. You should be fine. There should be no trouble at all. Just had to make sure. Just in case. There we go. Wonderful.
Great job.
Okay then. Yeah, we always get the we always get this mission as well. Every time. Oh wait. That's right. Back here. Oh, sleepy guy. You gotta go home? You gotta go home, buddy? Okay.
I hear you're playing good.
Oof, a couple miles away. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same location that the other two were. Hey, as long as I don't hit anything, I'm fine. There we go. Let's turn on our high beams just to annoy everybody. This is California after all. Let's turn on our high beams to make life worse for everybody around us. Yeah, it's gonna end up being the same location. Of course it is. Is that the only location they have in store for us today? It's an odd choice, but I guess it's a choice. I guess it's a choice. Yeah, screw you. Screw you, man. I was not coming into your lane. But don't worry about it. We're fine. Ooh, haha. Oh, that's always fun. Yeah, it's gonna end up being the same location. I can burn off a little bit of the spook meter. Spookometer.
How's our guy? Did he throw up in the back seat yet? Don't worry. We get those things sluiced out at the end of every shift anyway.
It's always this location. Huh. I'd prefer somewhere, you know, not so far out of the way. But I get it. And you could give me a smaller car than this, you know? You could give me the smaller car we have. The other car we can use to do these missions. You could give me that one. Whatever. We made it, and we made our 11K. And it's always sunset. We always start at sunset, don't we? Every time. Okay. Let's head back to the arcade. Go ahead and...
G'day, boss.
Yeah, I know who you are. I know who you are. You keep telling me who you are. I don't need to keep telling me who you are. You wouldn't be in my contact list otherwise. Let's see. So yeah, we're gonna head back to the arcade. We're gonna go ahead and take care of some more resupply missions for our bunker. And to go ahead and get our weapons stock all the way back up. And then, let's see. Oh, we got the auto stuff to do. Most of what I do. Hey, thank you, Martin's Fred 1. I believe that's what the name is. Martin's Fred 1. Let's see. Hey, I checked your videos. Seems like you need a kick in streaming. Last on affiliated. Propose. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, hey, you know, thank you very much for the offer, but I am first and foremost, I'm not looking for any sort of, you know, paid services of that nature. Second, I'm not really looking for people to, you know, go ahead and sell their services in my chat. So. I know you're new around here, so, you know, that's your warning. Please do not try and sell services in my chat. And also, I do not give out my Discord freely. But you are more than welcome to stay. I'm very thankful that you chose to go ahead and hang out. And it's very kind of you to want to go ahead and do that for me. But I am not really interested in that kind of service. Okay, we're good on this. Yeah, we're all good on that. It shows differently on the bar. Okay. Oh, we're pretty good on our supplies. Might as well get a little bit more. Oh, that's right, because when we raided the storehouse, we got some of the supplies. That's right. That's right. Okay.
Okay, how about we run?
Oh, hello. What? That never happens. Odd. Okay. Do we really have to do this at night? Ugh. That's the last thing I want to do. The last thing I want to do is a mission like this at night. Okay. Well, that's what we signed up for, isn't it? And then after this, we'll follow it up with a with an overstock shipment to ammunition. And then we'll go and check on our auto shop while everything else burns some of its capital, and we'll be good. We'll be all good. Okay. We are doing just fine. Okay, military training operation. This one's always a military training operation. Oh, wait. Oh, it's this one. Okay. This one's fine. Come on. Oh, come on. Then come on, man. Okay, let's get going. It's this one. I was expecting it to be the military training exercise.
Do you have the boat? Here are the coordinates.
I get no clue ahead of time as to which way the plane's coming until it's almost too late. If I had to guess, it'd be heading out that way. But that's not for me to know, is it? That almost went down the wrong pipe. The last thing you want, cherry coke down the wrong tube. Or rather, Dr. Pepper. I had cherry coke earlier. Ah, yes. It would be nice if some of these, if more of the boats than just the dinghy had lights on them that you could use. That would be very nice. I get why we wouldn't be using lights in this scenario, but it'd be nice if there were. First package. Oh, there we go. Okay, come on. You can drop another package, bud. We've got plenty of open water. There we go. Now give me number 3. Give me number 3, please. I don't know why you would load center, right, left instead of left, center, right. But, you know, that's your choice. It's your choice, game. Be like that. You can hand me the third one. Anytime, bud. There we go. Oh boy, come on. Ah, yes. Right back here, okay. There we go. There you go. That's funny. Okay.
We all set?
Yes, we're all set. Super set, just in case. Oh, hello. Hello, roads. Do your thing. Whee. Ah, yes. Here comes our company. Although I don't know how they would have found the bodies of their friends if they had no contact. Whatever. 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 I'm overanalyzing a very formulaic part of a game that was not designed with any particular, you know, detail-oriented method. This is just a mission system. It's okay. It is okay. It's a different it's a very different scenario to, you know, story-based games. If this was the main game, if this was GTA main game, I would have different concerns. Get moving. Yeah, sure, pro me. Sue Murray. I love that. I do love the name, Sue Murray. I'll give you that. That's at least clever. That's at least clever. And rather accurate. There we go. Very abrupt park. Okay, hell yeah, maximum supplies. Very happy with that. Okay, let's hope I don't hit any particularly well-armed resistance on the way to my my drop-off for this one. Ooh, 2 miles. Ooh, boy. Okay. That's gonna be... It's gonna be something. I believe that's the one on the highway, right? Well, no, it would be a highway. It would be a highway. Freeway would be different. This would be a highway. See, these terms have different meanings in California than they do in where I currently am. Very different meanings in California. Highway and freeway are generally the terms used to describe most of most any road system that's more than 3 lanes. That travels in between cities. No, this is going to be the one in town. Yeah, we're heading in town. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're heading in town. Hopefully that'll make it easier for me to do my job and a little bit more difficult for them to keep up. At the same time, very low population density, so little bit of trouble. Little bit of trouble. While I was watching, or rather, while I was having my lunch today, I was watching. Ouch! I was watching Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the movie, not the show. I was watching Mr. and Mrs. Smith on Prime. And it's such a good movie. It's such a good movie. It is 100% responsible for the destruction of Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston's marriage. But it's a really good movie, and I'm more concerned with the quality of the movie. I have had the new show recommended to me. But with what I have heard about the story beats of the show, I am not confident that it is going to live up to expectations. Of course, some people might be like, well, what kind of expectations were you expecting for a Mr. and Mrs. Smith? There's not big fans of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. But granted, sure, it's not a franchise. I get that. It's not a franchise, so it's not going to have the same kind of fans as a DC or a Marvel or a Star Wars or a Star Trek or a or a Tolkien project, any of that, of course, obviously. But anytime in fact, every time, I would suggest, every time that you make an adaptation of a or a remake of a story, you are going to be. Well, I mean, the goal is to get the same people who liked the first movie or project to like the second project. That's just baked into the system. Of course you want that to happen, because that's the audience. Because if you can get them happy, then you can guarantee yourself a pretty sizable audience to begin with, because it would have been big enough. Projects that are adapted are projects that had a large enough audience that it would make sense for them to readapt that. And what I mean by that is saying they would not be making, you know, Rings of Power would not be a show if they were not counting on the fact that Lord of the Rings already had a massive fan base. That just wouldn't be a thing. That would not make financially, it would not make sense for them to attempt to do that. Granted, the way they went about it was not a financially sound way to go about it either, but that's a vanity project for Jeff Bezos. That project does not need to succeed. What? What do you... This was at 250. It said 250 in the text message. Not text message, but it said 250 in the message, right? That was weird. What I mean is they're not looking to adapt a piece of media that they believe doesn't have a sizable enough audience already. You know, if that were the case, they would just make a brand new piece of media. They'd just make a new show, new movie, new IP. If that were the case, because that would make sense. But because their goal is to, so if you name it the same thing, if you name it the same thing, or have it, or you brand it as being within the same group of stories, whether it's canon or not, the same group of stories as this other thing that a lot of people liked, your goal, your intention by doing that is very clearly to utilize, not necessarily use, that sounds bad, to utilize the attachment that people might have to the original product or the previous iteration of the product to bring them into this new one. So like I was saying, the Star Wars sequels would not be, you know, something that would not have been something Disney would have been looking to make if they did not already have a baked-in audience of people who were clearly looking for that sort of thing. This is why they made sequels to any of their movies. Sequels only have a chance of working if the first project had a large enough audience. Same with reboots, same with any of that kind of stuff, which is why I would not be surprised if they attempt to reboot things like, you know, Back to the Future anytime soon. I'd not be surprised if they try to do that. It would be a bad move because they would have really the wrong goal with doing so. But I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to. That's one of the few projects that hasn't had a reboot. Okay, Racing Blue, right? Part of what made the film Mr. and Mrs. Smith work is the whole story building up to John and Jane figuring out that each other are spies and are working for agencies. If they just know that off the bat, it kind of doesn't work as well. Also, the show is trying to say, oh, well, there's a bunch of different John and Jane Smiths. There's actually that seems, you know, it seems too formulaic. It seems way too formulaic. It's like saying all the different people who have played James Bond are just using the moniker James Bond, and it's not actually supposed to be James Bond. that was a very popular theory for a while because, well, ever since George Lazenby in his intro said, oh, well, this never happened to the other guy, in reference to Sean Connery. The big theory going around, oh my gosh, they're different versions of Bond. But then all of the movies said that they were the same chronology, and certain story beats would be carried over from movie to movie. Certainly the death of James's wife was carried over for several movies. It would sort of separate a lot of the attachment to the character if it was supposed to be just another person that goes by this name. No, in the movie Mr. and Mrs. Smith, John and Jane Smith are John and Jane Smith. There's not 300 pairs of Johns and Janes. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Also, it was nice to see their very different and complementary styles of getting the job done. One was not clearly better at the job than the other. They were both professionals because they were both really good at what they do. They wouldn't both be professionals otherwise. I have not seen the show yet. I'm waiting to get a full review from, people close to me to really be like, okay, I'll give the show a try. But from what I understand, the Jane Smith character in this show, or at least the main Jane Smith character in this show, is a lot more invested in this whole process than John is. That seems like a really kind of useless modern writing technique that has proven to be... Oh, come on. Uh-oh. We having weird glitching issues for everybody? No? Okay, there we go. What was up with that? Street with secondary cage. There we go. Skirts and mirrors. Mirrors, secondaries. Long round shelf. Wonderful. Wheels, SUV. It's an unnecessary change and really speaks to the modern writing techniques that Jane would be so much more invested in this process than John would be. Of course, John's the person with military experience. But she's so much more invested in it and is more capable of handling the higher stress scenarios. It's I don't know. It's reminiscent of other bad pieces of media that I am worried about giving it a try, because I do not want to once again just be sitting and being like, "Oh, this is just more crap. This is more Sue Murray crap," I don't want that to be the case, which is why oh no. I'm so focused here. I don't want that to be the case, which is why I'm concerned that it is going to end up being that. It's clearly not trying to be the original movie. However, that does not negate the fact that it chose to be a reboot of the original. It chose to use the name and the general construct of the original movie as its more or less as its premise, or at least as its format and setup. So it's, I don't know. It just doesn't work. Also, I'm forgetting her name. The woman they got to play Jane in the show. It does not look like she emotes from the trailers. She does not look like she emotes very much in the show, and looks terrible holding a gun. I don't know. I don't know where she got. I don't know where they gave her practice holding a gun. She looks terrible holding a gun. It is not that difficult to, it's not that difficult, nor is it expensive to just literally go to the same gun range that they train 95% of these different productions how to hold firearms. She does not look good holding a gun. She should probably, you know, get a little bit of practice with that. Just a little bit. No, I can't really speak to her acting ability. She does not seem like a familiar actress to me. And 9 times out of 10, the acting ability of the people hired for these jobs are not the problem. Are not the problem. You can tell when it is the problem because the hiring practices of these studios and the way that they promote these projects, it's very clear that certain cast members are hired to fit certain quotas and to make certain marks on projects. This can be seen across all different kinds of projects and has been the case for a long time. So this isn't, you know, an indictment on any particular project. But when that's the case, it's very uncommon to then return and see to then return and see that casting choice was a worthwhile casting choice for more than just we can claim we did this thing. I don't get that sense about this show. I don't. Again, I've only seen trailers. I haven't seen any interviews. I haven't seen anything else. I know Donald Glover's a great actor. I know he's a great actor. Or his son, is it? I can never remember which is Don and which is Donald. Either way. No, Don, yeah, whatever. Point is, protagonist male, very good actor. Very good actor. I've seen him in a lot of stuff, you know, it's... I know that, you know, his acting ability would not be what held this show back. Simply by virtue of me not having seen the protagonist woman in many projects that I can remember, I cannot be certain that she would be great in the role. However, I imagine her acting ability is not what would be holding this project back. Okay, with all that being said, let's actually, you know, focus up here. Free spray, nautical blue. We got a couple of blues this time, okay. Nautical blue. It's a good blue. It's a good blue. Okay, brakes, street, engine tunes 1, and turbo. Hood, exhaust, and tailgate. Ooh, lowrider, okay. There we go. Let's focus up. Nice to know they wanted the hood removed. Also, the rims look terrible, but you know, that's their choice. That's their choice. They're paying us the big bucks. And it certainly can move when it needs to. Same as the last one, okay. There we go. And that's how you handle it. And I paid my $6,825 in taxes for the day. Thank you, Callie. Thank you for being terrible. Thank you for being absolutely horrendous. Okay, we're gonna go check on the nightclub again. If there isn't more missions we need to do, there is likely someone else we can throw out of our nightclub. And so we'll do that. That was a weird lag spike for half a second. There's no other people in here. Really odd. But whatever. I know there was a string of missions I had to do for the nightclub that was purely, oh, go pick up this celebrity. It was like 4 or 5 in a row, and it was really annoying. Really annoying. I like the ones where I can use my own vehicle. It just gets the job done a lot faster. Yeah, there we go.
Oh my God, Carmen! I haven't spoken to you in years.
So,
Hell yes, this is what I want.
If my work being run with transparency.
There we go. Oof, a little sore. A little sore. Okay. Let's get this last guy taken care of. Okay, here we go.
finished?
All right, cocaine lockup. And we go and take care of the drug operation. And it is a beautiful sunset, but sadly it is another sunset. The only part of it that bothers me is that it is another sunset. Hey, I'm not the liberal. I'm the one who's got a service rifle.
Look out! I'll fucking kill you! Shit! Who got hit? Ass licker.
I guess ass liquor is an insult now. Okay. I'll let that one generate some questions. Why not? That'll be funny.
Piece of shit! You ain't nowhere to anywhere. Oh shit! You fucking asshole!
There we go.
Fuck you!
That's not what your voice sounds like. Not you, my friend. No, not you. Nice powdered milk. Nice cutting. Stupid powdered milk bit. Nice. Wonderful. Popularity has increased. We are good to go. Hello, IAA building. I knew it was the IAA. Not the IIA. Man, I'm fighting off a lot of yawning for some reason.
You know, you remind me of an old...
Yeah, you told me that last time. In fact, this exact mission last time you told me that. There we go.
Lame! Damn, man.
What do you mean, lame? Literally a hover bike. Kind of one of the coolest things you can have, man. I would love a hover bike. I would kill myself on a hover bike. But I would love a hover bike in real life. Man, I'd be a terrible driver on one of those things. Granted, there's not many people who would have a hover bike right now. But I'd still be terrible at it. Horrendous. Alright, let's go for another one of you. Just to keep you rolling and keep making me some money.
These supplies are on the move.
Of course they're on the move. Yay. That's better than nothing. There we go. Got that one again. Just nicked that one. Ah, that's what you meant by on the move. Oh, thank you. They're in a helicopter. Oh, thank God. Makes it a lot easier. A whole lot easier to do my job. They only deploy the technical aqua when I can use it to, well, can use it to get in the water. It's the only time they deploy it. Which means if they're on the move, they're in a helicopter. Over the lake, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, here we go. Here they come. Ouch. Come on. There we go. Jeez. That did not need to be that hard. Oh, you're already on the ground. Wonderful. Would have been fun to catch it, but I get why I wouldn't be able to catch it. It would be moving at free fall, more or less. I don't think there was a parachute attached to it, so it would be moving free fall. In a big crate. Probably not the easiest thing for me to catch. No. Definitely not trying to catch something at terminal velocity. Wonderful. Ooh, Anno 1800 is currently on sale. That's awesome. That is awesome. I've been looking to get that game for a while. Okay, nothing yet on the resupply. That is fine. That is okay. As long as we handled our, or I guess the overstock. Yeah. As long as we handled our resupply, we're good. We are good for a bit. We can go grab a couple of vehicles with the chop shop. Right? Down here at the salvage yard. Yes, not chop shop. No, definitely not chop shop. Chop shot. Did I just say chop shot? Chop shop. You know what? Emancipation Proclamation. Okay, I can say annoyingly complex words that don't have a reason to be that way. That's a reference for only a few people. Only a few people. Just a few people who could be watching. Hi, by the way. One day I might make that reference public. I don't know. I don't know. One day. That would be interesting. That would be... ooh, that video would be a little tough to make. Making that reference public. Not that it isn't technically public already. No, I'm talking to myself now, aren't I? Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. Not particularly focused. Just talking to myself. Okay, so I believe top speed we can achieve in this thing if we're going full parking brake as quickly to the ground as possible and charging at it, holding shift plus parking brake. I think our top speed is 132. 132. Ah, yes. This is what was full up. Of course. This is what I got the at capacity notification for. Of course it was. Okay. Well. Man. You guys remember when the ATMs were a thing in this game? That's a legitimate question. I was not around for the ATM era. My brother was. I was not around for the ATM era in this game. Tracksuits. Very funny.
Take care.
Very Eastern European. Very, very Southern Mediterranean. I like it. I like it. I guess Mediterranean in general. What, you know what I mean. I'm talking Greece, I'm talking Eastern Europe, I'm talking Turkey, stuff like that. Alright, let's go pick up the Vigero. That was definitely the wrong way to pronounce that, but, you know. I'm going with it. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with that pronunciation. Definitely a bad one, but I'm sticking with it nonetheless. Don't worry. This is official business. This is official salvage yard business. This is definitely legit. 100% real, actual salvage yard business. Where are we going? We going to the Vinewood sign? Is that where we're headed? Maybe. Something like that. I could see that being the case. Or are we going to a military installation? I hope we're not going to a military installation. Or just any law enforcement installation. That would not be fun. It could be very funny to go ahead and hook in someone else's vehicle and just start driving. That could be funny to do. Just hook in an NPC's vehicle while they're in the car. It could be funny. Don't know how well it would work, but it could be very funny. Okay. Looks like we're probably going to a law enforcement installation. Unless we're headed to the observatory, but I don't think we're headed to the observatory. Hell yeah, no brakes for me. Just really hard turns. Oh, yeah, there we go. Where are we headed? This seems unnecessarily out of the way. Funny, but unnecessarily out of the way. Are we going to the military base? We're going to the military base, aren't we? We're going to the military base, aren't we? Oh no, we're going to the I'm stealing a vehicle from the military? Lord above. This is a horrendous idea. Really hope I'm not stealing a vehicle from the military. Well, in case I am, just stay strapped, you know, the whole deal. Lord above, is this a terrible idea or what? There we go. Gotta get those doors closed. Alright, let's not get yeah, okay. I really wanted to avoid getting the cops on me. Or the military. Dear Lord. This is where teamwork actually means something in this game. Ow. Ouch. Ouch. Damn. Okay. Are we good? The hell you mean move to a suitable location? Oh, just right there? Okay. Well, let's hope we're still good. Gavin Newsom's California really is. Okay, well, you know, you're good. We'll let you keep your weapon. The real crime is that it was over $950. That's the real crime. We stole something worth more than $950. Oh well. I'll make sure not to do that again. For, 20 minutes. Or so. 20 minutes or so. Okay, that shouldn't be having trouble getting up the hill. I mean, I know we're carrying an extra ton and a half, maybe an extra 2 tons. Okay, that was odd. I don't know who thought messaging me was a smart move, but I'm probably not going to check it on stream, you know? Definitely not. Well, not with the camera on. I'll probably switch over to just full cam if I'm going to check that, because I want to make sure it's not spam. I want to make sure it's not something that should not be shown on stream. I do not know what the Rockstar message filters are like, but given that GTA 5 allows you to hire prostitutes, probably don't want to know what's inside their DM system, or what's gone through their DM system. Alright, come on. Come on, almost there. Super slow piece of crap. We can get there. Uh-oh, did the stream have issues? I hope the stream didn't have issues. No? Okay, we're good. We're good. Just had a weird loading thing for half a second. The Shyster Fusillade. Hell yeah, big drift. Big drift in a tow truck. Everybody loves a big drift in a tow truck. Speaking of big drifts in tow trucks, I wonder when the next Fast and Furious movie is coming out. I wonder. Because I would not be surprised if whatever vehicle, whatever crazy vehicle is made up for that movie, for the next Fast and Furious movie, shows up in this game. They've done that a couple of times, you know. Cars with rockets attached to the back of them, or you know, ramp cars, that whole deal. The whole ramp car plot from the fifth movie, fourth or fifth movie. The whole ramp car plot or plot device. That shows up in this game. It's one you can buy in this game. That was a whole ass plot device for a Fast and Furious movie. Lots of people forget that. That's not me doing a bit. A ton of people often forget that was a real plot device. Awesome. Excess weapon parts are available for delivery. Wonderful. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, so close. Yeah, I smashed a light pole. I'm more interested in the fact that I narrowly avoided being found on a minimap. Oof. Wild. Wild. Okay. Significantly more interested in narrowly being found on a minimap. Or narrowly missing. Narrowly escaping. There we go. Language. Come on. Come on. It's only 5:30 in the evening. It should not be hard for me to for me to speak right now. Wonder what a rusted old tank is doing in here. This salvage yard. Of all salvage yards in the state, why this one? Wonderful. Good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grab ourselves a couple of arcade missions, probably starting with the definitely starting with the nightclub, and then working over towards picking up some more supplies for our bunker. It's a lot of back and forth, all this maintenance. It's a lot of back and forth, but it brings in some solid money. Brings in a solid bit of income. Just a couple hours of play brings a solid income for the game. Ooh, while I was rendering this stream yesterday, I found a couple of new mods on Nexus Mods for Arkham Knight, including another iteration of the Hush suit. So you know how you've got the iconic blue and gray suit. There's also one specifically called Hush, where the blue is a little bit lighter. It matches the tone of the comic a little bit more. And the gray is a little bit darker. It's a really nice looking suit. Really nice looking suit. Also, found one that brought in the Ah, look at that. Okay. And then yeah, we'll just go with this then. Found a mod. Sorry, found a mod that brought in the Batman suit from Suicide Squad, which, you know, it's not a bad bat suit, but I'm just not a big fan of the super armored look. If I had, you know, if I had my way, the bat suits would have armor to them, sure, but they wouldn't look extremely, you know, bulky. They would have soft armor, not hard armor. Granted, soft armor doesn't have the ability to, you know, to negate the same kinds of ballistic damage, but still. The costume, the cowl especially, looks pretty solid. Looks really good. And the person who went ahead and ported the suit over into... the person who ported the suit over into Arkham Knight went ahead and actually custom modded the joints for the shoulders and the knees of the suit, which is really cool. So the suit actually moves the way you'd expect it to. You're a horrible shot.
We got a man down.
More than one.
You dick. He's been hit. Look out. You dick. Hustler's down. Hustler's been shot. Damn it. You scumbag.
There we go. Okay, are we taking the Technical Aqua? Looks like we're taking the Technical Aqua. Okay, doesn't give me a whole lot of protection, but that's what we're going with. Okay, then. That's right, I'm not allowed to shoot out of this thing. This is what you're supposed to have more than one person for, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, I just have to be a better driver than they are at shooting me. If it weren't for the fact that I wanted to max my item stock at the bunker, I could basically entirely give up any criminal enterprise and just work on the nightclub and the arcade. Have the arcade passively bring in income, and have the nightclub only do the missions where I only do the Radiant missions where I, you know, take different guests back to their houses or to the hospital, and it would be an entirely legitimate business. An entirely legitimate business. This game has gone all the way back around and said, yes, of course you can have legitimate businesses in our game. What everybody wants in a GTA game, legitimate businesses. It's funny, but it is generally how I play. Unless I'm playing with some buds, I don't really have an interest in doing any of the, like, super complex jobs. Certainly not the heists. Granted, my friends and I are waiting for an opportunity for us all to get back together so we can complete one of the heists, because I've still got it. I've still got the heists grouped together. Still got the heists to check off my list. I tend not to play with a full party of 4 on a regular basis. Oh no! Oh, we were doing so well. Sorry, buddy. We're doing so well. We were outrunning this thing. And it was good, and it was nice. We were handling it. I guess it's not a technical aqua. It's the it's just the technical custom. This thing better have bulletproof tires. There's no reason this thing shouldn't come default with bulletproof tires. Just had to make sure the radio was still completely disabled. Hadn't really thought of it until 10 seconds ago. Okay, supplies at max. Now let's go and take care of our surplus. Choose a simple location, please.
Okay.
Ugh. Where are we going? Now are we doing the highway one? I think we're probably doing the highway one this time. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Okay. Damn, okay. I love not being given a chance to shoot out the back of my own vehicle when there's windows that exist, and that vehicles with worse lines of sight let me shoot out the back of them. It's a lot of fun. It's my favorite thing in the game. Perfectly well polished game, no issues. No problems. No problems at all. Oh, here you come. Here you come. Try it.
Say something.
Ooh, okay, we got another? That's fine. Looks like we got another. Come on, there we go. Let's get moving. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want the machine or the tactical SMG, not machine pistol. I am genuinely a big fan of the idea of, yeah, you know, right next to a gas station. You jump in, you go and, obviously, you're at a gas station, you're driving across the country, you realize, you know what? I need to pick up some more 9mm. I need to pick up some more 9mm. I am out. I need to go pick up some more. And you know what? It's right there. It's right there for you. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. beautiful. All right. Let's see, what else is there for me to do? I kind of burned it all real quick. I mean, I could keep doing this continuously over and over and over. We could wait for the full payout from the nightclub. It's probably a little bit too early in the day to go and check the casino, right? Probably. Probably. Yeah, I may have a bullet hole through my shoulder. I'm good. No problem. It's a clean wound. It's a clean wound. Tore straight through and I can still move. We are just fine. Okay, 48 minutes until I can handle all that stuff. That's fine. 48 minutes. We'll come back in I don't know. 48 minutes. Something like that. And I just got the notification for us being at capacity at Galaxy, so we'll go ahead and handle that. Oh, way overshot it. We're back here. Duh. Good job, security guard. Good job. Great work, security guard. Well, if they're going to be trouble, of course I'll take care of them. Oh, come on. Really? You didn't... There's no reason that one shouldn't have marked it for me. Come on. That's not hard to do. I love the animation, but I don't like having to wait for the animation. So you... Yeah, Oh, no. Oh no, are we having internet problems? Are we really having internet problems? Now of all times. This might cut the stream short. I'd rather not do that. But, hi, if you're watching this on the VOD, thank God for local recording, if you're watching this on the VOD. Yeah, unable to maintain connection. Okay, come on. If you're watching this on the VOD, I'm having weird internet problems that I have no reason to be having. No good reason. Wonderful. Just exactly what I wanted, you know? Just exactly what you want to see. Bad internet problems. Well, I guess this is the VOD. You know, thank you guys so much for watching. I apologize for this being a problem. I was not expecting to experience internet problems, but here we are. I guess you never really expect to experience internet problems. It's not like they go and tell you, hey, we're going to be doing work on this thing, or hey, by the way, outage happened, look out. Nah, it just happens, and it's garbage. It's terrible, and it sucks. But oh well. I guess that's everything. I guess that is everything for the day. Not really how I'd want it. But I don't always get everything the way I want it, clearly. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It is a lot of fun for me. I wish I could keep streaming, but you get to see a little bit of behind the scenes, you know? You get to see it crash, you get to see it not function exactly as I'd like it to. But, you know, on the bright side, much easier upload. Very fast upload as soon as the internet stops having problems. Okay, well, that's about everything, guys. You know, thank you for watching. You know where to find this. Obviously, if you're watching this section here, you're watching the VOD, so you know, you already know. Please subscribe to the VOD channel, youtube.com/@CN_games, as well as my main channel, youtube.com/@ChristianNisus, which everything is in the description, along with other ways to support me if you so choose. Do not feel obligated. It's entirely voluntary. I would be making this kind of stuff whether or not you would be donating your hard-earned money to me to do so. All that allows for me to do is it allows me to turn it into a full-time gig a lot faster. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. One more time. I will probably, hopefully, see you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. All right. Have a good one.